welcome back to It's the United Way. Today we're going to be talking about the Erik Ten Hag press conference. I'm going to be reacting to the comments that he made and things like that. So again, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're finally happy that the season is well and truly over. Again, we're a fan channel that gives you top quality content. So we'll jump straight in to what Erik Ten Hag said in his press conference earlier on today. So start off, how it feels to be starting his new chapter as Man United manager. He said, "I would say the word exciting. I really look forward to doing this job at this club with massive history, and we want to restore it where it belongs." Ten Hag and what excites him about the opportunity. He said, "I think many reasons. First of all, we want to make the fans proud. Second, of course, we are in this moment. The current situation is obviously not that good. It's a big challenge. Obviously, you know, if you're watching this and you're a Manchester United fan, you know the situation that Man United is going through. You know, I always say ever since Fergie left, we haven't had a manager that has came in and kind of did the job for the club to get us back to the top again. I know Mourinho won us about 2 or 3, maybe 4 trophies, but where is he now? You know, where is he now? Let's hope Erik Ten Hag. I reckon I back Ten Hag. If you're watching this, again, like, comment, subscribe, but let me know, will you back Erik Ten Hag? You know, look at Jurgen Klopp when he went to Liverpool. Their team was bad. Again, their owners are Liverpool's owners, they're probably better than the Glazers. Again, I wouldn't know. If you're a Liverpool fan, let me know what's the situation with your owners and things like that. But back to Erik Ten Hag, he says, "I want to build and construct a team who are battling for each other, who are unfired, and who will get results. Also, we are playing in the theatre of dreams we want to entertain." He says, "But in the end, the intention is to play fantastic football. If we can't play fantastic football, we still have to win." I like that. It's like he's saying, you know, even if we're not playing the best on a game, we still have to win. There's no excuse. You know, look at the team we have. We should be winning games, easy games, and doesn't matter how bad you're playing, you have to win a game. He's definitely coming here. It's exciting. His first press conference, and it's not even the new season yet, and it's already exciting. It's already looking promising already. Probably the most promising press conference I've ever watched as a Manchester United fan. But he says, before a season you have to prepare, and when you're in a club, I will say it's a continual process. You're working on next season and still you're in the current season, but we didn't have that time now to take a break. Again, Erik Ten Hag had like 6 weeks left on his Ajax contract, and he left as soon as he could. There was no, you know, waiting for the 6 weeks to go down or anything like that. He just got straight into it. So we'll move up to what else he said. He says, "Now we close the season, I'm coming over to meet people and to roll out the strategy to prepare pre-season, prepare staff and prepare a squad." So again, if you watch the Crystal Palace game on Sunday, he was taking photos with the fans, meeting his Mitchell van der Gaag and Steve McLaren, who are part of his management team. And he was, let's just say, he was getting used to things. He was kind of getting the gist of how things plan out and what to expect with next season when he's in the hot seat. Erik Ten Hag on the future of Manchester United says, "It's forced to accept the current situation, but also now 1 year ago this club, this team was second in the Premier League. There is potential, and now it's up to us to get that out." He says, "It's a process, it will take time, but I'm convinced we will come to that point where we get success. We have to work hard, and it has to be based on the right philosophy and strategy." So again, he's confident that Manchester United can be that team again, be like the Fergie days. Again, will any team be as good as the Fergie days? Maybe not, but you know, Liverpool and Man City are probably the top 2 teams in the world at the moment, in my opinion. I can't see anyone else, you know, up there. So Erik Ten Hag, again, back to what he said about a year ago, this team finished 2nd place, and a year later we're 6th place going to the Europa League. And the team that we have this season it's not stronger than it was last season. We only signed 3 players since last season, and that was Rafael Varane, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Jadon Sancho, and Tom Heaton as well, if you want to count him as, let's just say, a crucial player. Erik Ten Hag, in certain positions we want to renew the squad, but as I said 1 year ago, this squad was second in the league, so there's potential, and I'm really looking forward to cooperating with the squad. So again, he knows the squad has to be renewed, but it's like he's saying, it's a team that finished second place and it still needs things to be done to it. Again, as a Man United fan, I can't get my head around that. Like, we had Fergie last season. Fergie, I wish. We had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer last season, and then he got sacked in December. End of November, things like that. And then we have Ralf Rangnick, who was interim manager for 6 months. So it's kind of, it makes no sense, but again, just goes to show it's either players' morale or the season just, throw it out the window, forget about it, don't think about it. But let's just say it'll be a season that we'll look back on hopefully in years to come saying, do you remember 2-3 seasons ago we finished on our lowest points tally since the 90s, I think, the 80s, things like that. Now look at us, we're winning Champions League, Premier Leagues, FA Cups, Carabao Cups, everything. It could happen. I hope I look back in this video in a few years' time and be like, wow, how good Man United have come, and how good the fan channel has come, and how big we've grown, how big Manchester United have grown. Fingers crossed, that's what happens. And I'm pretty sure if you're a Manchester United fan, or your club is in a bad state at the moment like Manchester United, you'll be looking back at this video, maybe a video of your team, you'll be like, whoa, how things have progressed since them videos were out. So Erik Ten Hag, about his time, I actually said we had a great time, but now it's a new start also for me, and we have to build it up from the bottom on zero. I have to build starting in a relationship with the squad, with his players. So again, as a manager, you'd expect them to kind of have a good relationship. I mean, Mourinho fell out with the likes of Pogba, Eric Boy, players like that when he managed Manchester United. So we don't want any of that falling out, because that can just ruin a team total. Doesn't matter where you are, you just know if there's a fight in the dressing room between a manager, a player, a fan, you just know the morale's going to go down and no one's going to care anymore. But let's hope we do not come to that situation. Erik Ten Hag is very, very experienced manager, professional in his work. He will know how things will run at this club. So Erik Ten Hag, that is what I expect. I have high expectations from myself, and that is also what I demand from my squad. They have to cooperate together, and they have to give every day their best. And I would say for me, good is not good enough. We have to do better. Again, Erik Ten Hag, if you are sitting right in front of me right now, I'd be like, yes, you are definitely spot on. So I'm just looking at the next points. You're spot on. Good is not good enough at this club at the moment. You can't turn around to a Manchester United team nowadays and say, good result. Because then they'll be like, oh, I can play like this against Liverpool next week. Is that fine? And then we do that, and then we get slapped. It's the basics. It's the basics. So Erik Ten Hag on Van der Sar, he said he was the first one I told that I'd be leaving Ajax and would go to Man United. He's a fan. He's the biggest fan. I'm sure he will always support Manchester United, and he will support me as long as we are not playing against Ajax. He says I have to do my best, and I will give everything every day. Every day I will go to the maximum that I have. So hopefully I can continue that legacy of Dutch and Manchester United Football Club. So get back to Erik van der Sar, ex-Manchester United legend, goalkeeper, one of our best goalies alongside Peter Schmeichel and things like that. Again, I remember a lot of talks a while ago that people would love to have Erik van der Sar sporting director or chairman of Manchester United Football Club, but I don't think we'll see that just yet. But let me know, would you like Erik van der Sar to come and be part of Manchester United Football Club, sporting director, things like that? I would personally, but who knows? It can't happen. Erik Ten Hag is there. There's a Dutch relationship coming on. So, Erik Ten Hag, he says, I know the history of Manchester United, the big times and the audience, the vibe that can be around Old Trafford. I watched them in their big times when Sir Alex Ferguson was manager, during the really successful times when they won titles and were dominating Europe. He says, what stays with me is there's always a fighting culture at Man United. They fight together and they get success. Well, the team that we have now, Erik Ten Hag, don't play like a team. Manchester United haven't played like a team since Fergie retired. So, again, I don't know what football game you're watching, but that's being honest. Manchester United haven't played like a proper team since Fergie retired. To Erik Ten Hag and what us Manchester United fans can expect, he says, what the Man United fans can expect is that I will give my best, I will give everything necessary to get Manchester United back where they belong. Again, as I said at the start of the video, I will back Erik Ten Hag's decisions, no matter who it is, what it is. Erik Ten Hag could come out tomorrow and say, I'm getting rid of every single Manchester United player. I'll be like, okay, he sees something that we don't see, let him do what he wants. You know, if it gets us back to the good days, do what you want. It's true. It's Erik Ten Hag. He says, I'm not a dreamer. I live by the day. I give my best and I make my decisions based on clearness and logic. We need a good concept and we need the right people around. When we give everything we have every day, then we will get success. Spot on, Eric. Everything you're saying is spot on. I cannot argue with the man. I mean, I watched his press conference earlier on today. I watched the one at 10 AM and the one at 12 PM. Both spot on press conferences. I love that. When we got Ralph Rangnick, I was like, he's honest. But Erik Ten Hag just seems so exciting. He's professional. When you look at what he said at Ajax, how we got Ajax back to a good team again. You're looking at Manchester United going, look at the way we are. He can do that. He will do that. I hope so. I hope, as I said, looking back at this video, I can look back and say, look at us now, Erik Ten Hag, one of our best managers since Fergie retired. And to be honest with you, I hope, not going to jinx it, but I hope that will happen. I really, really, really do. Because Manchester United, this can't go on and on forever. It really, really can't. But he says, I've been aware, back to Erik Ten Hag, he says, I've been aware of the massive presence and the massive audience around Man United. It's all over the world, so I've been aware and I will do my best and take responsibility to deliver them the success they need. Again, Manchester United, big team, big fan base, as we know. So, you know, pressure's on the players that come to the club and management, but in a professional, it's just another day for you. He said it's all about that. It's all about winning titles. When you start the project, what we did in Ajax, the project was I had to make Ajax Europe proof and wanted to be back on top in Holland. So as we know, Ajax recently won the Dutch league. Of course, with Erik Ten Hag. Ajax probably the best team in Holland. Probably up there with the top 10 best teams in Europe. I know honestly, Manchester United probably aren't even near 20th place at the moment with the top 10 best teams in Europe in this current decade. Last decade or the decade before that, yes. This decade, no. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. Let me know if you... Again, everyone's entitled to an opinion. That's my opinion. Whatever your opinion is, you know, it's... Everyone respects each other's opinion. Erik Ten Hag on his greatest achievement at Ajax, he says, it's difficult to choose as you were continually number one, but our journeys in Europe were magnificent. I really enjoyed it in my first whole season when we achieved a semi-final, and I think that was the best performance. So as we know, Ajax, I think they got knocked out against Tottenham. Lucas Moura got a late winner. Ajax went to do very, very well that season. I wanted them to win the Champions League, but unfortunately Liverpool went and won it that year. So Erik Ten Hag, on if there's a game he looks back on feeling that is exactly how we wanted to play. He says, of course there are, but you never can compare teams the way we did it. He says, with dominant, dictating football, that is the way I want to act in Manchester United as well. He says, but finally the competitiveness on the quality of people, so the players decide how you have to play. Well, Erik Ten Hag, as a fan, whatever way you want Manchester United to play, you do that. He says, I know our opponents are highly motivated. They are over-motivated to beat Man United. Of course, anyone is. Manchester United is probably an easy team to beat at the moment. He says, and we have to be ready for that. To go and win the battle, even if they're over-motivated, we have to be more. We always have to be more willing to win the game than the opponent. Yes, there is a similarity with opponents being highly motivated, but also the attack on football. We are playing in the theatre of dreams and have to entertain the opponent. So he wants his team to win a game confident, motivated, than anything else. He says we are playing in the opponent's half and we have to do attacking football. We have to do the pressing, the total high pressing, that is similarity also, and the adventurous football also. Ajax has that history of bringing young talents into the team. So I know Manchester United recently won the Youth Cup a few weeks back. Our youth is pretty strong. Garnacho, Shortire, McNeil, Hugel. We have a good team. Zidane, Iqbal, Hannibal, who's starting to progress into the senior team. Our team is strong. Ten Hag, he says, we don't have to go over my football. It's about the Manchester United Football Club football and about the Man United identity and philosophy. It has to be about attacking football. We have to bring structures in the way of playing so we can play attacking football. He says, always, everywhere I was in my career, I have high demands on my players. I expect them to fight and give 100%. I already mentioned that only good is good enough. He says, no, not only that, we have to do better. They have to cooperate. They have to be unified to form a team and to battle the opponent. So again, part 2, the big one, of course. So that's the big one this morning that he had, which was a very, very exciting one. But again, the big one, he says, today I'm happy to meet you all. I'm really excited to be here. It was really warm welcome here at the club. I'm looking forward to working all with you. He says, this is my home and I want to achieve success. Brilliant. But he says, the confidence is that I have good feelings with the people around. I have a good feeling from the meetings. We have a plan and now it's about getting the plan done. So that's good. He talked about the plan and he's focused on getting that done and bringing good things to Manchester United. Erik Ten Hag, if Manchester United need new players. Before we jump into it, I think we need new players, but here's what he said. He says, I just said, I'm still in the process of analysing. I'm looking forward to working with these players. The season before, this squad was second in the Premier League and there's huge potential. So it's like he's, the rest of us kind of thinking to himself, this club was second place last season. What happened? So, Ten Hag asks if Manchester United can challenge for the title. He says, I don't think about that at this moment. I'm thinking that this is a project and it takes time. We want to win every game. We go from game to game and then we'll see. So he just wanted to go down any road. He just wanted to go down a road he doesn't want to. Because if he turns around and says, yes, we're going to win titles in the next 2 to 3 years, then us fans will be like, he said 2 to 3 years, where's the title? You're not good enough. He's taking time. It's a project, and listen, it's probably an exciting project to him. Us Manchester United fans are like, please work for Ten Hag. But he says, I don't see this job at risk to me. I'm sure we will get success. Again, he's confident about that. And Ten Hag on the Premier League, the biggest competition in the world. He says, it's fantastic. I've already met big coaches and big teams in the Premier League and I don't know how to deal with that. He says, but it's clear the Premier League is the biggest league in the world, I think, and I'm looking forward to battling with them. It's part of my analysis. I analyse by myself, I observe, I speak to a lot of people, but finally I'll draw my own line. And someone asked him, Ten Hag on Rangnick's consultancy role, he literally said, that is on the club. So Ten Hag and why I accepted the job. The reason is, although there is a fantastic history, is the high potential for the future, and that's why I'm here. He says, I don't speak with the players now. They need a break to reflect, but I'm looking forward and I can't wait to start. And Ten Hag and Van der Gaag and Steve McLaren says they both know how to get success. They have both won titles and trophies in their careers, and that's why they're here. He says, yes, recruitment is important and I'd like to work with them. Ten Hag on Ronaldo, of course, part of the project. He will bring goals. I watched that and someone said, Erik Ten Hag, Ronaldo, will Erik Ten Hag be part of your, plans? And basically what he said was, yes, he brings goals. Yeah, so literally Erik Ten Hag, someone said, will Ronaldo be part of your plans? Yes. He says, of course, he will bring goals. And Ten Hag's Crystal Palace verdict says, I observed it, I analysed it, but it's for me, I wasn't in charge, and I take this information into the new season. Someone asked, Ten Hag asked if Maguire will remain captain. He says, I have to repeat, next season is a different season. He's done a good job. He's a great player, he's achieved a lot, and his contribution to Manchester United, so I'm looking forward to working with him. Listen, I ain't expecting Erik Ten Hag to come in and, change everything, but he will come in and do his magic, and I don't think we'll see Harry Maguire. I don't think he doesn't want to go down the road yet. He'll answer questions at a very small amount. But Ten Hag and Donny van de Beek says, we had a fantastic squad at Ajax. I have a great relationship with him. I'm looking forward to meeting him again on the pitch. So as you know, fortunately Van de Beek haven't had a great time at Manchester United, but with Erik Ten Hag, he'll definitely give Van de Beek a chance to see what he can do. But Erik Ten Hag, about being spoke with Louis van Gaal, he said, I've spoken with more people who have experience at this club. I spoke with Louis van Gaal when he was at the premiere of his movie. Ten Hag on Manchester United and Manchester City and Liverpool's managers. I admire them both. Manchester City and Liverpool, they both play fantastic football, but you will always see an era come to an end. So we see with Manchester United's era come to an end. So, and Ten Hag, about Manchester United, it was my favourite football club. In every country I had a favourite football club. In England it was Manchester United. He says, I've been in Manchester, but this is the first time I've been at Old Trafford and I'm impressed. Old Trafford feels like my home already. I cannot wait until the first match and the stand is full. It will be an exciting experience. So that's been pretty much the Erik Ten Hag press conference. His first press conference as the new Manchester United manager. So that's been the Erik Ten Hag press conference reaction. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow our socials. Instagram, it's the United Way 1. Twitter, it's the United Way. TikTok, it's the United Way. And again, our Facebook page, it's the United Way. And go check out our website, it's the United Way. Thank you very much for watching the video. As I said, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing Erik Ten Hag do next season and what you like to see change in Manchester United. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I'll talk to you soon. It's been Dean. Peace.